Day 1. After arriving Barcelona airport, we took a taxi to hotel. It takes about 20 minutes by taxi to reach the 4 Points by Sheraton Barcelona diagonal from Barcelona airport. I recommend taking a taxi, as it's convenient and affordable. After checking into the hotel, we headed to the Westfield Glory Mall, which is 5 minutes away across the street for dinner. We celebrated our first day in Barcelona with beer and cold drinks. The paella and octopus, our first taste of Spanish cuisine, were also delicious. Westfield Glory Mall, just a 5-minute walk from the hotel, has a Carrefour supermarket where we picked up octopus and other seafood dishes to enjoy in our hotel room. The seafood from the supermarket was also very delicious. Day 2. We purchased a Barcelona city tour bus ticket and spent 2 days exploring the city. A 2-day ticket cost approximately €40. The first place we visited on the tour bus was the Basilica de la Sagrada Familia. Tickets, available on the official website, cost around €26 and require a wait in line for entry. This iconic landmark, showcasing Gaudi's architectural genius, is a must-see. Though I had heard of its fame, seeing it in person was truly breathtaking. You have to go. The second place we visited was Parc Güell, where tickets can be purchased online for around €10. The park is filled with unique sculptures, making it enjoyable to explore. It's larger than it appears, so be prepared for plenty of walking. The next place we visited was the Casa Mila. We were amazed by its unique architecture. Another must-see is Illa de la Discordia, just a 7-minute walk from the Casa Mila. We had lunch at La Rita, just a 3-minute walk from the Illa de la Discordia. This place is very popular because you can enjoy a delicious 3-course lunch for around €20. There's usually a line before it opens, so it's best to arrive early and wait. After lunch at La Rita, we took a 12-minute walk to Plaça de Catalunya. We went to La Boqueria, an 8-minute walk from Plaça de Catalunya, and enjoyed seeing the local market. After a long day of walking, we decided to take a break and have an Americano near Plaça de Catalunya, so we stopped at Starbucks for a quick rest. After about an 8-minute ride from Plaça de Catalunya on the tour bus, you'll reach the Columbus Monument. Taking the tour bus for another 8 minutes, you can get off at Mirador de El Alcalde, an observation deck. There, you can see the Olympic cauldron, which gained worldwide attention during the 1992 Barcelona Olympics when it was lit by a flaming arrow at the opening ceremony. This communications tower, harmonizing well with the nearby flagpoles, is visible throughout the city. Its unique design reflects Barcelona's deep appreciation for innovative design. The Museu Nacional d'Art de Catalunya is located right next to the Olympic Stadium. After a lot of walking that day, we ended our tour here and headed back to the hotel area. Back to the tour bus stop at Plaça de Catalunya. That evening, we dined at a Spanish restaurant near the hotel. What stood out was the baguette, tomato, and raw garlic that were served. They rubbed the raw tomato and garlic on the baguette before eating it. While it felt a bit awkward to eat tomato and raw garlic on their own, it was incredibly delicious. We ordered seafood paella and steak, and the paella was a bit too salty. I think we should have asked for less salt in Spanish. They even put on a performance while we were eating. The atmosphere was truly typical of a Spanish restaurant. On the morning of the third day, we visited Campizano, a sandwich shop just a 10-minute drive from the hotel. Campizano is a popular spot in Barcelona that serves inexpensive cava and tapas, including sandwiches with cured meats like ham and chorizo. It's known for its authentic and lively atmosphere where customers stand and eat. I tried cava for the first time and it was quite strong. exit Campizano and continue down the street. After about a 15-minute walk, you'll reach Zuriria, a popular churro spot. Although it's takeout only, the long lines show just how loved it is. The authentic churros we tried for the first time were surprisingly crispy, fragrant, and delicious. Highly recommended. We visited the Basilica de Santa Maria del Pi, a cathedral located right next to Zuriria, where a local market was also taking place. On our last day in Barcelona, we woke up early and took a 30-minute subway ride to Quimet and Quimet. This place is incredibly delicious that we just had to visit again. This spot has a very local vibe, where you can stand and enjoy tapas. It's packed with a variety of ingredients and drinks, making it fun just to look around. The sangria we tried here for the first time was incredibly fragrant and refreshing. We sampled a few seafood-topped tapas, each one melting in our mouth with a perfectly balanced flavor, almost like a refined take on sushi. We feel like we need to return to Barcelona just to visit this place again. Highly recommended. On our last day, we had lunch at Restaurant Lloydie, where we had reserved a spot for a course meal. Although the restaurant is now closed, I remember the peaceful atmosphere that allowed us to enjoy the food in quiet surroundings. It was a lovely experience. The olives that came with the bread were incredibly fresh and flavorful. They weren't overly salty, which made them even more enjoyable. After lunch, we took a taxi to the Barrio Gótico. The area is full of historic buildings and charming shops, making it a great place to explore. The Gothic Quarter is a must-see in Barcelona. It's a delight to wander through the narrow alleys and experience the charming old Spanish atmosphere, with historic buildings at every turn. The area's medieval architecture, hidden squares, and vibrant street life make it a captivating place to explore. Barcelona, where we first visited with child when he was 8, is a wonderful city with delicious food, charming old-world scenery, and historic buildings. Since we traveled during Thanksgiving, the weather was perfect. The affordable prices and great restaurants left a lasting impression of Spain. Although the flight from the eastern United States to Barcelona was relatively long, we had fun traveling with our child, keeping entertained with various games on the plane.